everyone, welcome to LilysMix. I'm LilyDuVeau and we're going to work on an abstract painting today. This is a small canvas, it's 6 by 6 and it's gallery wrapped. Okay, so I have put some medium yellow on this painting and then I dried it and I mixed it with some polyacrylic medium so that it would set up and be so I can put this layer on without disturbing the bottom layer. And now what I want to do is put some of this deep yellow on, and I'm going to mix it with a retarder. Okay, so I'm just going to add some of this retarder like that along the edge. And, okay, so here we go. I think I'm going to do the whole thing, and then I'm going to add some crinkle and use some, I'm using the retarder so that I can go back in and change my pattern if I don't like it. Okay, now I'm going to come in with some Brilliant Red from Premier Artist Colors, and I'm going to spray the canvas right in, spray the whole thing maybe. Okay, so I've got some retarder here, and I just want to excite the canvas a little bit. And I want to define this line right here and blend that out. See where else I can see that line. I'll zoom in when I edit the video. And right in here. I know you guys love red. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's see if I can go in again just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so far I have continued layering this Brilliant Red along these lines, and I think I may want to do it along this line too. This seems, well, it's a little bit wet, I think, from me spraying. So I think I'm going to layer it, go ahead with this line also, see where I get. See how that looks? I would love to have it layered inside these creases. I'm loving this. I know you guys are too. I know you guys love the brilliant red and orange paintings that I do. So let's keep going. Okay, the painting has dried. I've blended a little bit more out, and I have covered my paints with just any cover so that they are still wet when I need them. So now I'm going to add some quinacridone red. I love it. It's just so punchy. So I'm going to scrub that in to these lines and see if I can make this even more dramatic. Okay, so let me take, I probably didn't want to thin it too much. So let me get a piece of paper here. Let's try it in this section right here. Oh, kind of. Not that much. I could have just used the regular red. I'm just dipping my sponge in water. See if I can get that off. Maybe not. Okay, you guys, I am hand doing these each little things because I just couldn't get it to stick or not, you know, come off of the yellow is what I wanted to say. So I'd like to give a shout out to Cindy Chitlian. She's one of my new sponsors. And I am so very grateful, Cindy. It was really a big help. I haven't been getting many sponsors since I have been not doing as many acrylic pouring videos. My acrylic pouring people are very, very generous. Let's see what I could do with that. That's nice. A little bit more power on the yellow to make it come out a little bit more. So thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to put the rest of the sponsors in right here. Poof. So I appreciate all of you, and especially Cindy. She was very generous. I really appreciate it, Cindy. It's very kind of you and kind words. So as I'm working fat over lean, which means I'm working with the very thin layers of paint so that they won't crack. So you work from, you know, with thin layers, and then you can go ahead and put your thicker layers over the top. So what I'm doing here is defining the shapes within my texture to show them off a bit. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And I'm using this quinacridone red to do it. And a little bit hard to see. But it's beautiful. I'll continue doing that and we'll be back. Okay, so yellow, the opposite of yellow is blue. So now I'm going to go in right around these edges a little bit with some quinacridone magenta. And it should really set off the yellow. So it's a little bit hard to see. My lighting's a little bit different today for some reason. Okay, so I sprayed the canvas, and I'm also going to spray my paints over there because I want them to blend. See how that works? It's beautiful. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love it. And this canvas, of course, it will be for sale. Just contact me because my email is in the description under the, when you make the video small, my email's in there. And so many of my paintings are for sale, especially these smaller ones, because they are workups for larger paintings. I make them small on so that I can do a demonstration in a, and not make an hour video. I'm going to continue on, and I'll stop the video now so that it doesn't get quite so long. You can see what I'm doing here is I'm going from dark to light with the magenta. Okay, so now let's give it a color that's a pretty contrast. I've got some light blue or turquoise type color, and I'm going to put that right in here. retarder so that I can blend this. And whatever we're doing here, if we don't like it, we could take it back. Actually, I think I might go like this. And that retarder is picking up the paint below it, but that's okay. Okay, I need to show you what I was doing off screen. You know, when I'm off screen, I concentrate a little bit more. So I think that's giving the painting a little more dynamic. What I did was I mixed quinacridone magenta, and I added a little bit of phthalo blue to give it some purple. I'm squinting through my eyes and seeing what I can see. I think I might want to bring that up a little bit over here. So, and I'm using way more quinacridone magenta and a touch of the blue to get this beautiful purple. So see how that translates up here. I'm just doing a wash, so I just need a little bit. Quick, a sponge. I'm loving this painting. I'm loving it. This is such a fun art. I guess I'm kind of speaking to my acrylic pores. You guys have all those canvases. You can soak them in the sink and it will come off. And even if you have to take the canvas off of your stretcher bars and buy a little bit of canvas, and reuse that same canvas. It's kind of nice. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so what do we think, guys? I'm thinking I love it. I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to let it sit for about 20 minutes, not look at it, and then flip it over and look at it and see what else we have to do. And that's what I encourage you to do. Sometimes we need to repeat colors, you know, 1, 3, or 5 times. I don't know. Let's have a wait and see. Okay guys, as you know, I worked on it a little bit off camera and this is the final project. I'm not sure how I would like to hang it. It is for sale for $50. Thank you for watching and be kind to all kind.